Hi, Jaume. This is Christina from The Upcoming. It's so lovely to speak with you today. To start things off, can you tell us about your movie, Strange River, and what it's about?
Strange River is a film about a family that goes with bicycles through the Danube River, and but it's focused also in a character which is Didac, a 16 years old boy, who is in this moment of life that you want not to be more with your parents and you want to know more things, and he's starting to encounter a mystery boy in the waters of the river.
And what sparked the idea for this film?
Yeah, I made a lot of travels with my family through my adolescence and childhood with bikes in different rivers of Europe. It's not an autobiographical film, but I want to explore and to observe from that travels to portray that details to a film. No? So I started from there, and then as I was knowing more the characters, the fiction, it was getting more and more. And I always think that film is, I like to think that cinema is like a way of telling possibilities of life that could happen it, but didn't happen it. So imagining that possibilities, no?
And how did you map out the trajectory of the road trip?
Yeah. I was interested in how a river grows. No, so the Danube River, it was really a mysterious river. Like I don't understand a lot the river, so I was a little bit like, which part of the Danube I have to take. So then I went to the first part of the river, which is in Germany, and I like that idea of a river that it's starting to grow as the character is growing also in a symbolical way, but also in a physical way. No, like also we use, for example, different lens, and the lens at the last part of the film are more open, so you can have the feeling of an openness. No,
And why did you choose to use the 16 mm lens?
I've been working in 60 millimeters like since 7 years, so I don't know if now I can do it in digital. And for me, 60 millimeters is something that it gives attention in the shooting. It gives a attention and an attention, no? Like it gives some feeling that it's like you don't have a lot of shoots, takes. So the actors are and all the team are really focused, no? And it's really magical. Also, I love about shooting in 60 millimeters that you receive the materials 3 days after, no? So suddenly, when you receive the materials, it's like you are seeing the film. And also, I love the color grading, the texture of the 60 millimeters, the light, how it portrays the light.
Max Bill's own school of design plays a pretty important role in the film. Does this place have any personal significance to you?
Yeah, well, my father's an architect, so this was autobiographical, no? Yeah, we made a lot of travels in the looking architecture, and I love to write the films in the places, so I went a lot there. And when my father, like, we were scouting all my family together and my cousins and we went their place because my father we have to look that, and I was like in the Maxville School of Ulm. It was so potentially to make choreographical scenes there that I love it. Like, and also the light of there, it's we don't need artificial light and anything. Like, it was perfect.
Were there any challenges of filming in that space?
No, really, it was really easy to shoot in that place. Like, of course, I want to portray it as better as I can. So it's a lot of work going there a lot of times with the DOP and to see how we put the camera. But I want also this feeling of a moving camera, no? You know, like something that it's moving. So with the grip also we make a lot of think of the travelings, how the camera has to move. For shooting there, it's easily in production way because they are super open and they were super happy to have the shooting. For thinking to do the best as we can, it was difficult but really enjoying moment.
So there's this scene where they're setting up a tent in the rain. How was that filmed? Was the rain real? Was it improvised?
No, the rain. Like I was telling always to the producers and the team, that day will rain, and they like, and it rains in all places, but not in the where we are shooting. No, so we shoot it with like artificial rain, but really in an artisanal way. You know, like from the water, we take the water from the river and we just bump. So, but it works in a way.
And as for casting, what qualities were you looking for in the actors for Didac and Alexander, and why were the final actors the right choice?
For the actors, for me, which is the most important thing, is that they have to have a mystery. No, something that it's special and and that I cannot understand also. That it gives me, I want to keep looking them to understand them. For me, one of the most important things is the looking, no, like the how they look, how they look each other, how they. But also, I was trying to search someone who is in this age, no, in this moment of change, in this moment of growing up. So we made a casting for Didac of 850 boys, and we found Didac, Jan Monte, the actor of Didac. We found him like he was like the 600. So when he seated in the screening, like in the casting, it was like obvious that he was the character. And for Alexander, it was really easy. I don't know why. Like it was, there was a casting director and he appears in the we say 8, and it was like super obvious also. And we didn't know that he was a really good swimmer, so it was really important that, which is Francesco Wenz. He's Italian and German, and he helped a lot also to Jan, to the actor of Didac, be comfortable in the shooting, to helping him to act. So it was a really beautiful relation.
Speaking of being a really good swimmer, how were the underwater scenes shot? What was the process like?
Yeah, the underwater shots, we didn't want to make it in a set, you know, like in a plateau, in a bunker, or like we want to shoot it in a natural pool. So it was a pool because the river is super dangerous. So it was a small pool, but a natural water pool, no? So we can control the level of water and the level of dirty. And we shot it with the camera operator of the film of Undine of Christian Petzold, because we love that film. And he was, when we were shooting, he was like so amazed that it was working. So yeah, it was also to trust him because we love the work of the camera operator of the underwater and to enjoy also that moment.
Were there any challenges with shooting in a natural pool?
In a natural pool, yeah, there is the challenge of like the could be cold because you don't can control the temperature of the pool. So that's a little bit, it was a challenge, but the others not. It was really, in a way, we didn't see the walls. Francesco is a really good swimmer, so it was easy in a way. And when Didac is no like going down, we use it also like a really artisanal way of doing that with a stair like, and he just go down. Also, so it was really artisanal that process.
So Didak's mother there's like scenes about her acting career. What inspired you to make this choice?
I was writing, I was wondering, which is the profession of the mother, which for me was really important to think about that profession, her vocation, no? And then I just realized that I love see someone repeating a text, you know? And then we found also the text of Holderlin, so it fits really well with the film because Holderlin talks about the power of someone crossing the nature and how the nature change and the relation between the inside of a person and the outside. And I was like, there is some irony that I love, that an actress also from Catalonia, which is she's really known, making a character of an actress, and also what is to be an actress when you have 3 sons, no? How you combine work and family, which is something that I also explore in my short films, and I'm really interested about that, no?
And can you tell us a bit more about their family dynamic? Like what inspired you to make that choice?
Yeah, I want really portray a naturalistic and find a truth, no, you know, in in these relations between the members of the family. So we work it a lot, like 3 months, 4 months, working in all together, not rehearsing the scenes, not so much, but for example, putting tents, eating together, talking a lot, that they can have confidence between each other, no? And also we went like one weekend all together in a house to spend the weekend there, so we can build that relations, no, in a way. And yeah, I love, for example, cinema of Maurice Pialat, which I feel that it's a really great filmmaker in that portray, or I don't know, a lot of filmmakers that portrays Terrence Davis, for example, how he portrays the relations between mother and sons and moments of emotion, moments of drama, moments of tragic. But yeah.
So your film has a lot of coming of age elements. What parts of coming of age were you trying to avoid?
Yeah, I was super aware of that I was close to a coming of age film, but I didn't want to get to the topics of that. So for me, the first thing that was super important is like, it's not a film about discovering the homosexuality. I think that is old, that. I hope that it's all that, no? So in a way, it's like someone who is just trying new things. And there is a sentence in the movie that he says that I don't like boys, I like Gerard, no? And I was like trying to understand also like a generation younger than mine, to admire that way of thinking. And then I think that there is this part of, I really want to explore that. I don't like when the films in coming of age are super idyllical, then but I want to explore the crepuscular tone of that, no? Like, I think that there are little violence also in some scenes like that. When you are in that age, you are feeling that, oh, I made a decision, now I'm here, what can I do what I have, no? What I can do in that situation, no? So I want to explore a lot that feeling, and to make a film that also it's really inside of Didac, but at the same time, how a boy of 16 years old it's looked by their parents, no? So the point of view is not only in Didac, it's always also changing and going to the mother, to the brother, sometimes to the father, no? So there is this flowing, and the coming of age, maybe it's a coming of age of not only one character, it's from the mother, the father, like it's a coming of age of all.
Lastly, what does or who is Alexander to you?
What is
Who is Alexander to you?
thinking in Alexander? I think there are a lot of different responses on that. One of the things is that Alexander from it's cinema, because through that character I could explore the poetical way of cinema, not like to experiment. But of course, it's a character that it's for me it's the imagination, no? Like to get, I was interested in to portray the imagination as something real, like when you imagine something in that age also, when you imagine something really hard, that imagining thing, it can be physical, it can be real, because you are feeling so much inside of you, no? So I love that, to think about a character that has this ambiguity, and that you end the film and you don't know if it's real or not, no? It could be, but for me it's real because it's imaginated.
How does it feel to be back at Venice as a filmmaker?
Yeah, it's really nice. The project, the screening yesterday was in Sala d'Arsena. It was amazing because the room is perfect in a sound design, in image, but we were all the team together there also. Like we are a family, and we've been working a lot since a lot of films. So we like that idea of that the waters of the Danube arrives to the waters of Venice, and we were all together, also with my family, with friends. Also, the reaction of the people like was really warm, and it was beautiful. It was really what I dream.